Hey my friend, welcome to your chordal guitar lesson of the week. Today I'm going to show you a way that you can throw your key out the window and modulate and target a new key from anywhere, any point on your fretboard. Because I found a sound clip of an intro that I wrote for my band Mystery. We were promoting our 10th anniversary of one of our albums, and I made a Logic Pro arrangement taking many of the themes from many different songs from this album to make an orchestral intro. And at the end of this intro, I made a bombastic, epic modulation to target the key of our first song. And I'm going to show you how I did it. But first of all, listen to the latter portion of that intro so you can get a context for it. So I had a problem when I made this arrangement because all the themes were in different keys. So I had to modulate all over the place, but I needed to reaffirm my home key at the end because the first song on the album is in the key of C major. So I needed to find a way to end my orchestral intro in C major so that the first song doesn't sound like it's coming out of nowhere, right? It fits within what we were last playing in the intro. But the problem is that the last theme that I wanted to feature was in the key of E minor. It sounded like this. So now you say, yeah, but Antoine, you end your progression on a C major chord. This is perfect. You just want to end on a C major chord so you can start on a C major key after. There's a problem here because we are in the key of E minor. So this chord doesn't feel like it's the root chord. It's the opposite. We want to play the cadence to come back here, right? That chord feels like home, not the C chord. So since this chord is the right one, but it's not the right context for the chord, I need to find a way so that this chord feels like the root chord, feels like home. So I had to work a little bit more to finish in the key of C major in my song. And this movement right here, this cadence of a flat 6 chord, flat 7, and the root chord, whether it's minor or major, is really, really effective to establish a key. So I decided to do the same thing, but in the key of C major. So if this is my root chord, it means that my flat 6 chord is going to be A flat, and then the flat 7 is going to be B flat, and then I can go on my C tonality here. And this is really a cadence that is epic and bombastic. I know I have many viewers from the US, and each time there is like a big event or sport event like the Super Bowl or something, the national anthem always finishes like this with the arrangement, because that's the most epic and almost patriotic things that you can do. It's like, and the home of the brave. like, this is super epic, right? So I wanted to take that kind of epic sound and do that with my arrangement too. So I've gone to my flat 6 chord, and I just could have ended my intro like this, right? Have my last theme. And then I could have finished and played in the key of C major, which would have been totally fine. But I wanted to build a little bit more tension at the end, so there was like a big chord at the end ringing. So to create more tension, I used a technique that is most often used by movie music composers, and it's to use parallel third chords, and especially parallel minor thirds. So it means that if I want to use that flat 6 chord here, instead of going to my key right away, I'm just going to throw the key out of the window and just play parallel chords placed a minor third apart. So it means always 3 frets higher. So if I'm here, it's 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 1, 2, 3, like this. So that would be a B chord, and then 1, 2, 3, a D chord, 1, 2, 3, F chord. So that's exactly what I did in my arrangement. It was like, and then on my C chord, to really reaffirm it, I played a sus4, followed by a sus2, and then the major chord. And now this chord feels like it's the home chord now, and we can safely start our first song in the key of C major. In my case, I decided to use parallel thirds like this, but most of the times what you will hear with this technique is the flat 6, flat 7, 1 movement, but we are going to change the location of the 1. So in my case, I could have done flat 6, flat 7, and instead of going to the obvious C chord, what I do instead is I just shift 1 fret higher. So it's flat 6, flat 7, this chord right here, and we repeat the cycle of flat 6, flat 7. So it's like flat 6, flat 7, flat 6 in a new key, flat 7, flat 6 in a new key, flat 7, and then you can end at any point you want in this cycle, right? Da, 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 da. You just decide where you are going to end, and you pick your root chord here. So this is a great trick to just land anywhere. You can go on forever. Maybe it's gonna get old after if you go for too long. But if you want to target a key that is really far away from your key, this is something that you can totally do, especially if you want to get an epic, bombastic intro kind of sound to your song, right? So that flat 6, flat 7, and shift 1 fret. Or just some parallel thirds, so 3 frets away. 1, 3 frets, 3 frets, 3 frets. That was implied in my arrangement here. So guys, go write some epic music with this trick. This is gonna do the trick every time to have this little feeling of epicness in your song. And if you want to learn more chords with me, I offer a free mini course totally for free on my website. You just need to click on the first link in the description box. If you like what I teach on my channel, we go further on my website. So click on the first link in the description box, enroll for free. It's my gift to you. So thank you very much for watching this lesson, and until next time, au revoir.